Hello students, welcome to the English learning session. I am Varinder Kaur Sekhum, lecturer in English, Government Senior Secondary School, Machli Kala, Mohali. Student, as you know, there are 4 skills of any language: listening, speaking, reading and writing. L, S, R and W. And the most dreaded skill is the writing skill. From writing, I don't mean to learn something and then write. Writing means composing something, writing something from your own. And I know all of you find it a little difficult. So we are going to take up a topic from the writing skill. Which topic? Let's first read a few dialogues and then we'll see what the topic is. You will come to know after reading it. It's a dialogue between a teacher and a student. Teacher asks her student Rekha, "Rekha, why are you so sad today?" "Ma'am, my mother is not well for the last 3 days. You should have taken her to a dispensary." "Ma'am, there is no dispensary in our village." "Oh, you should write a letter to the Deputy Commissioner about it." "But ma'am, I don't know how to write a letter to an officer." "Don't worry, let us learn how to write a formal or an official letter." So students, the topic for today is formal letter writing. It is an initiative by Department of School Education, Punjab, a Padho Punjab, Padhao Punjab English project. So we are going to learn how to write a formal letter. Letter writing, formal letters. Students, letter writing is an important topic in the English writing skill. Letter writing is an art, and students, art has to be mastered. So you must master this art of letter writing. Every literate person should know how to write a clear and effective letter. Here the most important point is to write an effective letter, a letter which catches the attention of the reader and also leaves an impact. A letter is one's written message to another pertaining to some important matter. Students, letters are of 2 types: a formal letter and an informal letter or a personal letter. As very name indicates, formal letter is written to some official. It is also called as official letter. It can be a business letter. It can be an official circular, as in the offices. It can be an official order or a letter of public interest or some enquiry initiated by an officer or an letter to an editor or letters of complaint. These all come under the heading of formal letters. An informal letter, as the name indicates, is a letter written to family, friends, acquaintances and relatives. But today we have to focus only on the formal letter writing. So students, if you want to write a formal letter, the first thing that you should know is its format. How to write the letter. First step is the format of a letter. So here is an activity for you. On the screen you can see some headings. But please do not copy it down because these are jumbled up. These are not in the correct order. You have to arrange these headings in a proper sequence to write the format of a formal letter. And for that I am going to give you a sample. This is a letter in front of you. Students, you are not to read this letter. You just have to see where the different things are written. For example, in these headings, what do we have? What are the different headings? Again, I say these are jumbled up. These are not in the correct order. The first one is the date, then the signature of the sender, other particulars of the sender, name of the writer, salutation, designation and address of the recipient, subscription, sender's address, subject, body of the letter. These you have to locate from this letter, and with the help of this letter, please write down the headings in their correct order. Please have a look at the letter. Don't read all the details. Just a glance at it. That where is the letter written, where is the where is the address written, where is the date, where is the subject, the salutation. Have a look at the letter and write down the proper sequence of the headings to write the format of the letter. ध्यान नाल देखो, नेम कित्थे लिखा है, सैल्यूटेशन कित्थे है, एड्रेस कित्थे है, डेट कित्थे है. Let me show you the headings once again. So students, here is the format of a formal letter. As you must have seen, as you have just seen in the sample that I displayed on the screen, on the top we write the sender's address, under that date, then designation of the recipient of the letter, address of the recipient, followed by subject, then salutation. Salutation is the address. संबोधन करना, जिसनों तुसी लेटर लिख रहे हो उसनों तुसी किवें संबोधन करदे हो, that is the salutation. Then the body of the letter, then subscription, how you end your letter, then signature of the sender, name of the writer, other particulars of the sender. If these are given, then you have to write other particulars, otherwise not. For example, you are writing a letter to your principal. So after your name, under your name, you have to write your class or your roll number. So this is optional. If it is given, then you write, otherwise not. So please note down this format of a formal letter in your copies, because just now we are going to write a letter. Please write in your copies. So the first thing that we must know is the format of a formal letter. Now let's discuss this format in detail. The first point is sender's address. It includes email and phone number if required. Not always, if required or if mentioned in the question. If it is not mentioned, then you don't have to write it. And the address should be complete and accurate. And students, this address, from your examination point of view, this address is given in the question itself. And in real life, I am not teaching you formal letters only for the examination purpose, but for your life purpose also. In real life also, you may have to write letters, formal letters. So this is the address to whom, your own address, sender's address. When you are writing, it's your address. In the examination, the sender's address is mostly given. If it is not given, then you write examination hall ABC. After that, under that, you write the date. Date is written below sender's address after leaving one space or line. Under that, we write the receiver's address, the person whom we are addressing, and in the examination, this is also given. In real life, you know whom you are writing a letter to, whether you are writing to a DC or to a police officer or to your principal or any other official, you write the address of that person. In the exam, the receiver's address is given in the question itself. 2 here is optional. It may be written, it may not be written. It's optional. Subject of the letter. It is very important for a formal letter. The main purpose of the letter forms the subject. It must be written in one line and it must convey the matter for which the letter is written. It's very important part of a formal letter. Then salutation, like sir, respected sir, ma'am, etc. Below that is the body of the letter. The matter of the letter is written here. It is divided into 3 paragraphs. In a formal letter, the body should be in 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, students, this is very important and you should note this down. In the first paragraph, introduce yourself and the purpose of writing the letter in brief. Why you are writing the letter. In second paragraph, you give the detail of the matter. Number 3 is the conclusion. Conclude the letter by mentioning what you expect. For example, a solution to your problem or to highlight an issue in the newspaper, whatever you expect from the officer. Because when you are writing a letter to an official, you expect something to be done after that letter. That has to be in the conclusion. So this is a very important point, that the body of the letter should have all these 3 points in it. And then complimentary closing, or it's called subscription to. Last is the sender's name, which is in the examination mostly given in the question itself. In real life, you write your own name, signature and designation if any. So let's read it once again and you quickly write in your copies too. First is the sender's address, then date, then receiver's address. 2 is optional. If it is a letter of application, then we have to write 2, but not in all official letters. Then subject of the letter, which is very, very important. Then salutation, body of the letter. It has to be divided in 3 different portions. Introduction and the purpose of writing, detail of the matter, conclusion with what you expect after this letter, complimentary closing, and sender's name, signature and designation. And students, one very important thing, that all these headings should be on the left hand side of your paper. I repeat, all these headings should begin from the left side of the paper. The steps involved in writing and any writing skill, it's not only for letters, it's common for all writing skills. First, you must plan your ideas. Take a copy and write your ideas. Plan your letter, plan your whatever you are going to write. First plan, organize your ideas. Then draft, write a rough draft. Here we are discussing letters, so you will write a rough draft of the letter. Then you must edit it, read to find mistakes or changes, and then only the final version. So this is the process wheel you should follow whenever you are doing any task of the writing skill. So now we are going to do this: planning, drafting, editing, and the final version. At the end of this session, we'll be able to write a very good formal letter. Stages of writing a formal letter. Pre-writing stage. So as we plan about the things to be written. We organize, collect ideas, gather information about the topic, and choose suitable words and phrases. While writing stage, a rough draft is to be made in this stage. List out the ideas you need to develop your write-up upon. Compile them in an organized way. And how to compile the body of the letter? I repeat these points. Introduction. It includes the starting lines about your particulars and purpose of writing the letter. Main content. Give a detail of the matter. Conclusion. These are closing lines to request the receiver of the letter to consider the matter addressed and solve it. Post-writing. This stage requires correction work and revision of the write-up. Finally, the letter should be written flawlessly. So, things to remember while writing a letter. Identify the type of letter you are asked to write. Identify the purpose of the letter you are going to write. This is given in your question itself, students. And use the correct form of the tenses. Do not mix up the tenses while writing. It is common for any writing skill. Make sure the tenses are correct. Open and close the letter correctly on the basis of the type of the letter. For example, opening of a formal letter, dear sir or ma'am, and you can start your letter with I am writing in connection with. You can note this point if you want. I am writing in connection with, or I am writing to inquire about, or I am writing to inform you, etc. If you know the intended recipient's name, then start with dear Mr. or Mrs., then surname, and end with yours sincerely. If you don't know the recipient's name, start with dear sir, ma'am, and end with yours faithfully. Keep in mind the word limit if it is given in the question. But the letter should be precise and to the point. And examine the tone of the letter. The tone should be very formal, polite, and courteous. And use formal words and expressions. For example, the first column is of informal language and the second one is of formal language. Seem, appear, help, assist. So this you should prefer using in a formal letter. This is a formal language. Both are correct, but this we use in the first column we use in personal letters and the second column we use in formal letters. In place of help, we can say assist. Stop, we can say cease. Begin, we can say commence. Tell, inform. Get, obtain. Say no, reject. Need, require, live, reside, in the end, finally, at first, initially, again and again, repeatedly. So students, these are some of the examples. The more you read, the more you will gather this vocabulary for formal use. Now here is an exercise for you. Note down this question in your copies, please. You are Rekha, living in a village Jora, Tehsil Samana, district Patiala. So your name and your address is given. Write a letter to not R-T-H-E, please correct it, T-H-E. The Deputy Commissioner of your district, requesting for the setting up of a dispensary in your village. So students, you have to analyze the question, because sender's address, recipient's address is given in the question, purpose is given in the question, subject is given in the question, and now you have to write this letter. Before writing, have a look at the format of a letter once again and start writing this letter, keeping in mind all the points that we discussed just now. So this is going to be a rough draft. Please make a rough draft. Organize your ideas. Look at the question, organize your ideas, write a rough draft of this letter. I'll give you some time for this. Note down the sender's address. Note down the recipient's address. Write the sender's address on the top. You can write today's date. Then the designation. What is the designation in this question? Yes, it's Deputy Commissioner. The subject is given in the question. Please write. Address, salutation. If you know the Deputy Commissioner of your district, if it's a male, write sir, female, ma'am. If you don't know, then write oblique sir, oblique ma'am. फिर दोनों लिख दो, sir, oblique ma'am. अगर तुहानू नहीं पता कि तुहाडा डिप्टी कमिश्नर मेल है या फीमेल. Now write the body of the letter. Keep in mind all the 3 points. Now here is an incomplete letter. You can take the help of this incomplete letter, fill in the blanks and complete your letter. This is just for your help. You can write your own lines too. So let's read this letter. First, Village and Post Office, Jora, Patiala, July 11, 2020. The Deputy Commissioner, Patiala. Subject: setting up of a dispensary. Sir, we, the residents of village Jora, Tehsil Samana, wish to draw your attention for your favorable and sympathetic consideration towards an important social need of the residents of this area. Our village is located in the far-flung area of district Patiala. It is approximately 12 km from the nearest Tehsil headquarters, that is Samana. It has a population of over 11,000 persons, but sadly, there is no dispensary in this village or any village around for 6 kilometers. The residents have to undergo much trouble and inconvenience every time there is any medical emergency. They have to take their patients all the way to civil hospital in Patiala. During the rainy season, things become even worse. Unqualified and untrained doctors take full advantage of it and play havoc with the lives of the poor rural folks. Many old people, pregnant women, and children die due to lack of proper medical help. There is an immediate danger of a breakout of a disease like dengue or malaria. We therefore request you to open a dispensary in our village with immediate effect. The villagers are willing to provide the district administration with a suitable piece of land for the dispensary building. We hope you will consider our request sympathetically and take appropriate action at the earliest. Yours faithfully, Rekha. So students, I hope you have written a letter. So this is your home assignment. Note this question. And this is all for today. I hope you have learned how to write a formal letter, and as I told you, it's a skill and skills have to be mastered with practice and more practice. That's all for today. Thank you so much. It's Varinder Sekhon, lecturer in English, and I wish you all to be very good at writing formal letters. Thank you. Have a nice day.